Okay, we should be live. Set up quick. Doesn't realize I am live. Just activating. Sorry, my app's being annoying and I like have it running in the background so I can make sure it's actually working, and I don't have two screens. So I use my phone to be able to see, hear everything going on. Okay, our goal is to get our hands on some of the stuff we are still missing from the less than 64 stack of this build that we have planned. I've been hoping for a wandering trader to spawn and give me mangrove saplings. We have not had that luck. So, we're going to do something different. In my inventory, I have the resources to create a net. I'm missing actually a set of resources. I can grab it from over here. We're going to create a portal in a mangrove swamp. Got this portal, got the coordinates the same way I grab coordinates for anything that I need in this world. Just use seed finder to find seed and then the biome. If we press T, those are our coordinates that we need to get to. Should be this direction. Yep. We can pull rockets from our inventory if we need them, so this is fine. You just fly this way for a few 100,000 blocks. Looks like a few thousand, isn't it? Yep. We're gonna be a while. I also hate using fireworks this much. It's gonna be annoying. Is it more this way than I need to go? Yeah, mangrove is just one of the resources we need. We also need to find a lush cave. I know I found one before in this world. I'm almost confident I found one before in this world. I just can't find where I have any of my moss or any of my stuff. And I'm just like, cool. So we have to go and find one of those, which is kind of where our portal lands us in the mangrove swamp. Should be close. And then from there, we have the fun task of getting 6 conduits, 11 heavy cores, prismarine that we still need. My world's not loading. Thank you, game. Keep loading. And a whole bunch of other stuff. We need also resin blocks, and I'm sure there's more on that list of expensive things that I'm going to need to find. I also need gold, raw gold ores, so I need to get that. They're on this axis. This way. No. This way? This will be close enough that it's fine. For anyone wondering why I brought as much of this, if a thunderstorm happens, we are hunting down creepers and we're getting the heads that we need. Because it's another thing that we're struggling on. This here, put this here. In case something happens, let's create the waypoint now. What is my waypoint creation button again? I think I can do it. Wrong button. Changed it. Forgot. Waypoint create. Grove. Coordinates are set correct. Get me red. Do I have red? Go with that. The reason I'm like, do I want red is I got red there. So back off and, yep, there you go. Come on, get me through. I was tempted to do, what? Hello? What? Come on. 11671. Give me a minute. I need to pull up Seed Finder. What was it? 1671. I don't assume I can see the. Well, that's so small text. Can I... Nope. That area. And 220. Okay, I'm not moving the portal. We need to just head in this direction. One day we'll probably move it to be closer, but saying that I hope not to have to get back here. I don't care. I also didn't mark where that was on my map, but it should be basically around where it is. So I'm fine. I keep pressing the wrong button to be able to... So we should be hitting it... Come on. I seem like an idiot now. Here we go. I keep pressing the wrong button. I was off by a bit, and it's because I didn't go for the exact coordinates I put. I was just like, it's close enough. Apparently, it's not close enough when you were playing with big biomes and you aimed for a site in it. Apparently. Whatever. We now need to collect enough saplings that I don't need to worry. And then, of course, all the resources that come along with it. What? I've never collected mangroves tropicals before. Oh, but only one from them. That's not fully grown. That's what I'm assuming. I don't care about the mud. Mud can easily be gotten from water bottles and dirt. I need moss carpets. Well, I didn't bring slime balls. I still brought slime balls so I can get frog. I don't know if slime spawn in these forests, but if they do, get it. Oh, this. Great. These are annoying to mine. Why are they just hidden in the logs, not connected? I also need these. Gather some of those up. Um, carpets. I think I only need 6 of. Let me go to my thing so I can figure out what I need. Yeah, 6 moss carpets. Yeah. Now let me look at mangrove. Okay. Let me be at the bottom of the list. So we need 1 mangrove propagal for the build. We have that. We need 2 mangrove buttons. Easily have that. We need 9 stripped mangrove logs, which I think we're working on getting. Okay, now we have that technically. So any more things that require mangrove, I need to start collecting. We need 107 mangrove slabs. This is when I get outside of the range of things I was planning on collecting, but considering that I want to see if I can get tadpoles, I might be staying for a little bit. So, how many saplings do I? So 107 is what? That's 50. 50 divided. Well, more than 50. What? Let me climb the vines. Okay, now let me climb the vines. 107. 54 blocks. 54. Divided by 4. 15 more logs to be able to do that, actually? That's not that bad. I know it's going to get horrendous soon, though. That's already getting high up in the numbers. I want to go for that because that thing's got a lot of logs. So we need 25 then currently. That. So can you only get mangrove propagals from this, or can you get it from thieves, is my question. I think this is at the point where I kind of stopped keeping up with Minecraft updates. Because let's be real, the updates got a little annoying. They're still being annoying, so got that. See if I can find slime. I also know that there is swamps near me, but considering where I am, I think that's far, and I don't know that's worth going to. So, preferably I find out if slime spawn here in this biome. I'll fly around real quick and see if I can pop up on the map. Or not. What is this? Hold up, what is that? Wrong button. What was that? That's not... That icon is... It has mushrooms on it, this icon. It's not appearing on the thing. What is this? Be careful. Sort there it is. Oh. Oh, is it? Is it maybe a bog? That's what it is. I'm all like, what is this? And I'm probably got hunting things down the minimap when I can't see it for life of me on it. What? What is happening? My elytra just failed. That. I'm looking up to see if slime can spawn in a swamp real quick. Not a swamp, in mangrove. if this isn't... Okay, no. Okay, so they can spawn. We're just not getting them to spawn. What is our height level? I'm assuming it's typical. Yeah, it should be able to spawn. I'm also stuck in swim mode until I can get fixed. I don't think I'm getting fixed anytime soon. Land. Okay. Wrong button. Wait, what? There's just an island of jungle surrounded by swamp. What? This is so weird. I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, let me look. Darn it. Darn it. Okay. So that's probably this. What corners do I need? 11,000, 18 and a half? The swamp should be on the other side up then. I'm gonna have an easier time in a swamp to get the things I need. What? What is happening? Is this... I know this is a swamp, right? No, that's forest. Oh, this is swamp. Oh. I thought that was swamp. That's actually a lot further. 10,017. I hate that I'm making a bigger world file than I need. Don't ever play large biomes. I made a mistake with that. That was gonna be better. It's actually a lot worse. It should be. Chunk base is actually making me go a little crazy right now. What is happening? Okay, I said 10,000. Okay, what? 10,017. It says swamp. Am I in this? There it is. Okay, let's see if we can find... Actually, we need a swamp too, actually. Good idea coming out here. Never mind. I forgot I need a lot of these blue flowers. I see a slime on my map. Come here. We have 8. Okay, at this point we're going for flowers and find a set of frogs we can breed. Let any of these frogs are to go. Okay, these are here because they're closer to water. I'm gonna need to get iron. Oh, we have someone in the chat saying hi. Okay, come here. You and you. I need... two... 6, there we go. Okay, make sure I mine this with the right pickaxe. This is silk touch. Okay. We're now just stuck waiting until those hatch. This is gonna be a waiting game. Because we can't leave. Oh, can I was gonna say I want to go for that slime, but I think it despawned. Okay. I do wish I could just pick those up, but you can't. And then from here, we have to go and get our hands on... what is it? My brain is blanking. What's it called? Spore blossoms. I need to get more blue orchids too before we actually leave. Take that, take that, take that, take... I need this. Take it. How long does it take for this to hatch? Becomes the question we need to answer. So I'm gonna need my rockets. Let's not throw them in. Any blue flowers near me because if so I can go mine them. The answer's kind of. I see some over there. I think this is my zoom button. Yes. But I also don't want to go too far that we lose these. So let's take away from their time actually being rendered in. Ah. Why have I been falling like a stone? I swear I activated my elytra. Real embarrassed if I lose track of where these are. Yep. These are like one of my favorite flowers. I just hate that they're in a swamp only. I see more over there, but like I need to go back to the eggs. Tadpoles, come here. Okay, there they are. Okay, so we know we need the spore blossom. Probably then gonna go back to base, drop everything off, take our teleporter, and go to the... what's it called? The Weeping Forest, or whatever it's called. The weird biome that the creaking spawns in, because I need to get... I don't know how many resin blocks, but I know I need resin. So we gotta go get that. We also need prismarine. That's over by Guardian's Grove. And then conduits and heavy core. Conduits probably first, because I think I can get that also over by Guardian's Grove. Spore Blossom is the only thing we're kind of stuck on. So let's take. I am patient, but at the same time, I've got plenty of other materials to go collect. This isn't even that I need it. This is just I want to have the ability to be able to create my own frogs, so I can create a not glow farm. What's it called? What is that called? Frog-light farm. Since I'm sure actually I probably never will use frog lights, but just in case I ever do decide to use them. I actually don't like how frog lights look, / the fact that they have different directions they can face and you have no way of controlling that. Not a fan of that, so probably won't ever use them, but just so I can say I have them, we're stuck waiting for these to hatch and hope that there's 2. If there's not 2 in here, It's gonna be fun. I'm actually gonna do something so I don't go absolutely crazy because I have a feeling I would if I don't. There we go. They're trapped in a small little pond so they can't escape if they do hatch, and I don't realize. Okay. Honestly don't know where I'm gonna get the spore blossom from. Wrong button again. I think there's like right here is like underground area for it to be. But the problem with underground biomes is it's not like this where the entire biome will be it. It's literally you will have stone caves still within it, and that kind of annoys me. Not easier to find. What happened? What happened here? Okay, my file didn't load it properly there. That's nice. I'm gonna check to make sure I need this many orchids. Let me pull up my thing. I think they're called orchids. Blue orchid. I need 23. We have enough. Cool. I have 9 in here, so I got 30. We have more than enough. Great, if I ever need blue orchids, I'm stuck coming all the way out here again. Wrong button. Everyone wondering how far from base we are? This is past Frosthaven. I also don't know what this is. Oh, this is the Wither Skeleton Farm, isn't it? I don't know where it is on here, but this is definitely the Wither Skeleton Farm. I think that's the pillar. I think it's just for some reason not showing top view. This is where we got coral, and is our digging desert. Pale forest, right? Pale garden, sorry. Names of these things. Our base. I had a... I don't... What should I get over here? It wasn't connected before, but it's not actually that far to get to the edge of this, which is kind of terrifying since this is a massive city that will be expanding a lot more down. I think that I'm going to have to cut it off once I get to this mountain range, the city. So... yeah, that's going to be fun. Because this is just the center. I don't... It definitely doesn't show up when I'm zoomed out like that, but 2,000 perimeter that we gotta dig out at some point. Which, if I'm not mistaken, like the guardians are over here that I need to go get. There's none inside the box, which might be a little bit of my fault. I could have used that to make a farm. Oh, we got pillagers? I'm gonna double check that nothing's being typed in chat. Get. Why do I have a error? YouTube's not reaching enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Okay, I need to see how smooth it looks actually then. So I can check that. Hey! Actually need that battering bottle if we're gonna go into trial chambers later. Give me the bottle only, thank you. Yeah, that's not smooth in the slightest. I don't know what's causing that. I do apologize in advance. I am so sorry that that's not smooth, but I'm not a technical person, therefore I don't know what's causing it. Hey! Come here. Cool, we have enough to make the frogs that we need. Supposedly, if I head this way, right? To the map. I need to go all the way to where I am. I need to head back this way. Okay. And then we can go and look in the ocean and see if we can find the lush cave, that biome that it speaks of, that I don't think I'm going to find. I'm also going to probably have to land and get more fireworks, because... yep. I don't see any buildings there that would have loot that I care about, so I'm gonna just skip it. Wrong button again. One day we'll have to go gather a wolf from over here. But that's... Actually, I can probably get... I always press the wrong button. I can probably actually done at base, since we have the biome over by us. Okay, supposedly... This around here will have what we want. Supposedly. I don't actually know how good this is at keeping track of underground areas. So... That's now the fun little challenge of how exactly we're going to find a lush cave. I see a hole. That is not a cave, though. I think the plan is to try and find the one that we have at spawn. I don't feel like digging around here. Oh, it's the wrong button. Somewhere around here is our base. Well, not base. The portal to get back to base. We'll have to probably stop and get fireworks first. Of course. There's the pillager outpost we had earlier. And there's our portal. I'm gonna just go check real quick and see. What? It's not as big of a cave as I thought it was gonna be, but that still is impressive. For me to have just randomly landed on top of this. I will say I love the underground cave generation at times. It's so nice. Boy, I don't like how hard it is to find biomes. Give me that. We now have the long flight back home before we can go off. How far is that? 3,000 blocks? I knew this was our furthest portal, but why is it now framing for me in game? Thank you. We just have the fun little flight that we need to do. One rocket got us about 500 blocks, so 6 rockets to get home at the rate we're going. This is always the fun part of my teleport doesn't work because I don't have it set up for that area. I'm probably not gonna create one for that because like I said, it's not it. Currently we have what, 3 POIs set up. I'll probably make each big area have its teleporter. So I still have... I don't know what the codename for that one is, so I can't say that. But we have that one. We have Crash Site. Frosthaven is already set up, but its enemy still needs its set up. We might not do the enemy for a very long time with Frosthaven. Because, yeah, I'm just not in the mood to try and figure out what they're gonna... Like, I know the general idea of how the enemy nation looks like. I'm just not in the mood to try and figure out how I'm gonna build that. Besides, we still have so much stuff to do in Frosthaven and all these other spots that it's... Yeah. So, that'll be nice. Desert's just set up because I'm gonna need the desert. Let's be real. The desert is so required. It's not even funny how required the desert is. Okay. Okay, it says that the buffering is now fixed. Probably got fixed a bit ago. I just was going back and forth as much as I will be right now because I'm going through marking off what I have. I needed, what is it, 23 of these? Yeah, 23. Gunpowder goes in here. I need more chests because I'm out of space. This belongs to me. This can go there. This. Bones have a spot, but I don't feel like dealing with it right now. I need this in case we get that. Keep this stuff. Blue orchids can go where they belong. My brain went onto autopilot and just ran past it. Okay. So we now need to go to... I need my thing back so I can keep collecting a lot. How close is this to night? Minutes away, so flight will probably take that long. How much resin do I need? I don't even know how to spell it. That's no good. Great. I don't know how to spell it. I mean, I can't find it in my list of things. Hold up. I have part of it somewhere. At least I think I do. Come on. I know I have some. How do you spell resin then? Well, I now feel like an idiot not knowing how to spell resin. Hold up. There's a way to do this. There we go. No, I have a way of finding it. It's just a question of how. Okay, we need 9 blocks of resin. And we need 222 clumps of resin. We'll go for the blocks of resin. So I should have a creaking cart that can do the create a farm to get it. Actually, we could just do with a farm. Where is my creaking cart? I should. Yeah, I have a lot over there. Okay, we're actually gonna skip that because I can just make a farm at some point if I need it. This means that we're off to Guardian's Grove. So let's go and use our favorite thing of all time. That definitely won't crash our game. If this crashes my game, I am going to be so annoyed. The also be working just fine. Got that there. Make sure my inventory is set up to be able to handle this real quick. We just wait. Any second now. There we go. Double check that this actually gets set up properly. There we go. Okay. This direction. For anyone wondering what that is a Waystone teleporter. I yoinked the design from an Ilmango video where he wasn't even doing a how to build. I was pausing it and going screenshot by screenshot so I could actually have it. The only part of mine that is missing from Ilmango's design he had in the video is a hopper clock. I didn't know how to do that. I knew why he had it. It was to make it so that there's delay. I just use a lot of... I didn't even use that many repeaters. I just put repeaters on delay. I'm waiting until it's night so I can fall asleep before I go fly off to find this. So yeah, there is a video on how... Not a video, but a stream on me making that. It also did crash my world at one point, so be careful. I blame it on that because that was the first time I crashed in this world. I've only crashed one other time, and I'm pretty sure it was once again those. They keep the chunks loaded at all times is the problem, which increases I'm running. So I do blame it on that. I'm right now looking to see on the thing where one of these is. Where's it called? Outpost. Hello? Slime Chunk Village, Ancient City, Dungeon, Stronghold, Mansion, Monument. There we go. It's just fly in this direction. I'll find it at some point. Okay. Currently, I'm about here. Or is it? No, yeah, I'm around here. I need to fly that direction. I will check my map. A little bit more of an angle this way, and we should be good. I don't have milk bucket. Do we think that having a milk bucket will cause us problems? I'm ignoring... Actually, I need that. Hold up. I actually need this. Treasure map, please. Please have a treasure map. I need a treasure map so badly. I'm not gonna cheat to get treasure maps. Because that I feel a little scummy about doing. If the sound not connects to nothing, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, we'll get this later. I just need to get up to a point where I can get out of the water. Come on, I've done this before. So go here, the fireworks here. This isn't... Wait. This isn't what my... What? Okay, Chunk Base sucks at oceans. Like, it's so bad with oceans. Am I not far enough? Is that the problem? I'm also unaware if my video I'm watching for myself is just behind or like if it's actually this much delay. Like, yeah, I'm watching it with you guys and yeah, that's like over a minute past, which doesn't sound like that much, but I have it so there's no real delay. Oh, come on. Where's this monument? Wrong button, again. Also, I think they're gonna point all to the same spot. If I grab that one, so I'm just gonna leave it, and I'm also getting annoyed with my rockets. Where is this? Bro, structure compass would be so nice. Game. Where is this? I'm grabbing coordinates. Trying not to get exact coordinates, but not flying out in the middle of nowhere. Creating a bigger file than I need to. -45, -45, and then 55. Yeah. Still more this way. It's more, but this way. Come on. Come on, we're almost there, game. 500 blocks in both. I also got on the TNT so I could still get in. If I get mining fatigue, I'm not getting through this slice. I also have no real building blocks. I'm sorry, what? So where can I land so I can actually get out of fly mode? Well. I think this is the first time I've ever seen the stronghold put this big of a dent in the ground. Why does it sound like I'm getting attacked by a serpent? In Crazy Craft. What? Get too close, I'm gonna get mining fatigue. Drive me insane. Because I didn't bring milk. Also didn't bring building blocks to be able to do this. So play this stupid, play this stupid, play this stupid, come on. I should put my chest plate on. I have torches? I do. How do I get back out? Here we go. Whoa. Your body. I don't care. What is happening? I hate fighting these things. Them having thorns is actually annoying. I need health. A way so I can heal. No, I don't mean heal, I mean get my breath back. Jeez. Let's eat our golden carrots. I didn't mean to put those there. What is this noise? Where's this last one? There you are. I'm actually annoyed you have bodyguards. I forgot I could do that originally for breath, but considering it's not the most useful thing, except for what I'm about to do, which I'm sure will make everyone enjoy spending their time walking. Honestly, that's cracking quicker than I would have expected it to have cracked. But the fact I have mining fatigue. Netherite with this is actually impressively fast. I just realized I'm mining this over the air thing, which is not letting me get in. Will not let me get in. Look out. So I need to actually mine this one. Well, that was my mistake. I take full accountability for it. I'm also hoping I don't get attacked by these guys. Okay, I need to check something. How much prismarine do I need? Okay, I need 5 full blocks. And I need 48 walls. So we need a stack of prismarine. How long do we have this for? Another minute 37? Obviously, it's going to take us a while to mine. Where is this? Look, what? Oh, whatever. I'm going to go back to a spot that has those in mine, I guess, is the plan. Oh, I didn't keep stuff. Hey, we got the template. That's nice. One. What? 40 seconds. Come on. We're stuck here one way or the other, so might as well start mining it. Why did my character move? I didn't press any of my movement keys. That's why I'm being attacked. At some point, this will be turned into a whatchamacallit. I can make prism. I don't know if that's worth it. I want sea lanterns. I mean, I can mine them. I'm out of mining fatigue. I'm gonna make sure I didn't use sea lanterns in this build either. Because knowing me, there's a very good chance I did. So you remember how I said I didn't know if I used sea lanterns or not? I couldn't tell you where I used them. I used 54. So... are there even 54 sea lanterns in a thing? We will find out today. They get really dark really quick. I need to get to this air bubble so I can breathe. Okay. That's clear. Back this way. We have already 4 sea lanterns. I think we might have an easier time getting sea lanterns by attacking them, but we'll see. me attack through the walls? I hate this noise. We're at 18. We'll put this in. Actually, considering I need torches for a breathing mechanic, let's not. This is one of the stupidest mechanics that is in game, but you know, considering I need it, I won't complain. One. Last one here. We're at 26. That's pitch black. Down here has light. Pitch black room. Just checking to see if it was a sponge room or anything of value. Need breath again. Go. We're at 38. Slowly getting there. I'm missing one. There we go. This is, I believe, the gold room. I'm just gonna do this. Considering I need raw blocks of gold, not the most useful thing, but it is gold nonetheless. I can use that to make a beacon. Look on the positive side. Can you all get out of my way? I'm not here for you. I'm here for your sea lanterns. I mean, if you want to be the fuel to make them, be my guest. I can just get... There we go. Let's swim. What do we have? 50? We need 56. We're so close. Got the other prismarine. I think it's called prismarine. I need to now double check, because if it's called something other than prismarine, I'm not gonna... Yeah, prismarine bricks. Considering that I'm using Command F to find all my prismarine that I need, I know I don't need it. Me after now. And yeah, look at how much damage this caused to the environment. Ow. This is literally, it dug out a perfect, not a perfect square, because like, it some reason does a step thing, which is weird. Stop being annoying. Did it do this across the entire thing? Like there's a natural border made? What? It wasn't deep enough, so it had to not manually, but it had to dig out a spot so that I could spawn it in. That is... I've got no flight capability. How do they do it? I've seen on YouTube people go from no flight capability in the water to flying out of the water. Wrong button again. Try to see if I can find land nearby. Nearest land is this way. Come on, I'm trying. I don't know how to do it. So that might be the spot we're making our prismarine farm at some point, because I don't need to dig anything out other than the building. Put up some glass walls and then just drain the thing. How far am I from? I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, that's gonna be so painful to get to. Give me my boat. I think boats are faster than swimming. The reason for the bow is so we can trap creepers. In case you are unaware of why we have a boat. Why is it pink? Because I had cherry wood on hand, and that's what I used. We're now off to gather... What is it called? Hearts of the Sea. I think if we fly around the edge of our thing, we can maybe find shipwrecks and then use those shipwrecks to... If I leave the boat behind, I probably could, but I don't feel like leaving my boat behind. Where is this land? I was promised land. This way. I see land. We can take to the skies very soon. So remember how I was asking how I couldn't fly? Yeah, we're gonna ignore that. We're going to pretend I never struggled to fly. We actually need to get this in hand. We can remove... So here's my question. Is that in the middle of the ocean or in the middle of a landmass? Because either way, that makes no logical sense. Like, those are the two options. And I'm pretty sure that that's ocean. Which I'm just completely flabbergasted as to how it would have done this. Is there anything here that's valuable? No. Meanwhile, we have a survival island with a ocean village. Hope we need to go this way. Yep, it's in the middle of the ocean. I'm sorry, where did this landmass appear out of? I don't even need to know. Well, I know where it is. I'm almost... All my diamonds, that's right here. We just need to clean our inventory so we can... I forgot that it's not base game to be able to slide across and put things away. Really should be. Really should be. Yeah. Grab all this. Emeralds are worth some money. This is worth some money. What's this? Potion of warbling? That would have been useful earlier. That would have been really useful earlier, actually. But yeah, I don't know how this wasn't on the map, but it wasn't on the map, so... I get when the small islands aren't on the map because it's that thing, especially on my seed finder that I have, but that is stupid that the game didn't even realize there was an island there. It had islands around it. What? I thought that island, that map was messed up. If this has a thing, we're going to be set. I need to take this off so I can actually fly, not be in fly mode. Please? It's all we have. Get me in the flight mode. I didn't want to waste 2 rockets. That's no fun. This game. Wrong button. Okay. I think there is a shipwreck within our confinement area already. Just gonna land real quick. I'm not gonna get used to that. Right there. Depending on which way that sends us, we will know if it first off even has one. It might not have one. I need to check to make sure I'm not missing chats because my phone's not showing any. Cool. We have one right here. If anyone were wondering where I take it off, that's why, because I get stuck in that mode of not being able to. Oh. That's a different map. Also, it's off my screen. Why is it when you're underwater, it's off your screen? I don't think this has anything of value. No. Direction is this? Come on, activate. I'm struggling. I can't take it off. That's... I also know that's not the one we were originally going for, but I have a hard time believing that they would send me... they might send me the different ones. Let's do one at a time. We only need 5, so... On. This? I don't know if my F3 screen any longer has the thing to do this. Chunk, it has facing. Where is it? I so do not know how to read these. I'm going with it no longer's on here. I'm looking for the thing that has the 9x9 thing that you usually use to find these easily. And not Axiom. Lightmatica changes how that is, and yeah, it kinda sucks. Okay. Negative is that that's towards that, so take 16 out of the as many times as I can, and then I need a multiple to leave it at 9. Great. I need to pull a calculator out, and my phone is being used for that. So here comes an iPad for giant calculator. Okay, we have 1609, divide that by 16, pull out 100, and then times that by 16, leaves us with, okay, that's actually a 9. 1606 is a 9. Cool. So let's now grab our 4535, divide that by 16, pull out 283, multiply that by 16. I need 2 more blocks in the negative direction, so that's not the direction I want. If I've done this right, it should be this block. If not, it's a 3x3 around it. There is always the chance that it goes... Okay, it won't... I don't think it's going to be under stone. So, I just need to build a 3x3 around it. Come on! We good? Nope, I still have one more spot I need to block off so we don't get water flooding in. I don't know which way it pushes it, because the fact that 0, 0 gets pushed into one of them makes it where it's actually a bit more of a challenge to figure out. Well, that's my trick for when I... On Bedrock, that's how I used to find it, because I was like, cool. I know the general... I should probably start destroying these, because I'm gonna get mixed up on which maps I've done. But yeah, if you ever need to try and find a thing, that's how I recommend doing it. We didn't get that one. We could go for this one, but I think it's going to point straight back to where we are. Let's go for it. Bro, I'm finding ones, unless this is the one I saw. Nope, because it was inside my border, so this is a different one. This is definitely pointing to that one that we just got. We pull it out. I wish I had the map mod that made it where I could see. Yep, that's the exact same map that we just had, so that's no good. We're close to my thing, we can go into flight mode from there. We have what? 2 of these now? 2 of the 5? I think it's 5 that I needed. I hope it's not 6. As it is, 5 is a lot to collect. Alright, we have 2. Yeah. How far am I from it? This direction. Okay. Please be different. Please be different. Please be different. As it is, this is so annoying. Oh, that's a different map. Okay, so I need to fly, get elevated, and then... There we go. Oh, okay, it's close to my border. I see another boat there, but no, I don't have to. I'm not doing this underwater. Ah. Actually, maybe it's good. You know what? I'm hoping that they all spawn underwater at this point, because... Yes, please. We're gonna go get this one, but I'm assuming it's gonna be the exact same map. Because look at how close that is. They're supposed to pull to the nearest one. So if this somehow pulls to a completely different spot, you know, I won't be mad, but I'm going to be very confused as to how this code is written. That. Emeralds, I don't care about the rest of that. This can go in there real quick. Yeah. And this is just the food chest, which I don't need. We'll go get on land and then fly from there. My brain is so used to right now playing in... What's it called? My brain's actually blanking on what it's called. Well, Hunters that I keep trying to activate my abilities. Okay, that's close by. I'm gonna just ignore that one. I don't actually think I've been in that one, but... This one might lead to a new one. It's close to that landmass, so we're hopeful that there's one there. Grant, this doesn't look like it's gonna have... Ah, I'm surprised. This is a weird map. Here comes the fun part. We're gonna need how many knowledge cells? Each one needs their knowledge cell. So we're not even done with this. We need to figure out how we're gonna get all these knowledge cells, and I think... I don't know if fishing is gonna be the best way to get it. Don't be the same one. The map is... I'm pretty sure the map's different. Okay, it is different. I am so confused as to where this is. This is a beach. If you say so. We'll work on doing my math trick in a second, because I'm gonna fall asleep first before we do that. Okay, so the first step is to get positioned basically where you think it is. We are right on top of it, I would say. Then you want to grab your calculator. Okay, just... Hello? Pretty sure this was where it was. Okay. So we want to take our 135, divide that by 16, minus the 83 that gets remaining from it, times that by 16, and that tells us we're on the 7th block in the chunk, 8th and 9th is here. Then you take your next number, the 3626, divide that by 16, gets you 226, subtract the 226 from it, multiply that by 16, gets you your spot. You're on the 10th spot. You want to then figure out who to get that to. I moved the wrong way originally. Great, I messed this up. This is where I was. I want this to go... Oh, this was right. Okay, 326. I want this here. 135 to be here. Means if I bind this block, I just bind it on the side of this. No? Okay, I'll do my square hole. I just have to redo it because I kind of made a mistake on this one. Okay, I'm gonna say that this was me just being an idiot, messing that up, not realizing what number I was affecting. Moving. Let's try this again. Pull the map out. I'm basically centered on it. 1334, divide that by 16, minus 83 from that, multiply that by 16, I'm on 6. So I want to increase the 134, but I'm getting that should be this way, by 3. This is 1, this is 2, that dirt block is 3. Okay, we are then at 3628, divide by 16, minus 226, times 16, I get 12. So I want to minus 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Well, it did work at one point. There's also just a chance that this did not spawn. I have had that happen too many times for me to find it funny. Map. How out of it am I? Sometimes the best thing you can do is just use a very powerful shovel. Now, get me out of here. Actually, let me put my map in here. Okay, that didn't work. It worked once, failed the second time. I'm not going to do that again. I'm just going to use my very powerful shovel to find it. Because... yeah. Okay, we need to go back to where we were along our path and find another. We're one away. We're so close. Come on. One more boat. There we go. But it's missing the back end, which I think means we're not going to have a boot. Yep. Here. Now we just scan. Back end of the ship. Yay. Oh, we have two in case this one fails. Deliver. That much more. Oh. Mode, please. Thank you. Or how I said I was gonna add a second one in case that one failed to deliver. I hope this one has it. Because if not, we are in a very annoying spot. Come on to it. It's broken if you can't tell by the fact that it's got nothing on it. Okay. Too far from any usable land, then is what that means. Where am I? I don't think the rest of our perimeter is going to have it, but we might as well check. Fly out of here, please. Me out of the ground. Let me go. Wow, it was actually super fast there. That's impressive. I think we need to go this way if we want to keep hitting ocean, right? Yeah. That's a geode. That's gonna be annoying to get through. Yeah, I honestly, when I had the plan to dig this out, I kind of forgot there's gonna be annoying stuff to dig through, such as a geode. But that's not the one that's the most annoying. Trial chambers are most definitely within this binding box, and I'm gonna hate having to get through those. Come on. That's a ruined portal. Am I? There it is. I'm like, where is my thing? Okay, we have a shipwreck here. I don't think it's gonna have what we want though in it. It's the front in it. Darn it! Don't waste my fireworks game. Where I am usually super conservative of my fireworks, I've almost gone through another stack already. Using an entire stack in a single stream speaks to how hard it is to collect some of these blocks. And then on the list of things I still need to collect is 11 heavy cores. I'm gonna have to go into Creative World and test my luck at timing it, because you can time it. I'm pretty confident you can time it against the thing, since it shows you what's gonna be there. Is that a front end or a back end? I can't actually tell. The other one's the front end of the chest, so it's not worth it. Can I fly off here since I'm in fly mode? Oh. And then the last part of this we will have to do is figure out how we're going to get these knowledge cells, because... Yep. I mean, we need 40 knowledge cells. This... I might go into this one, but I might have already looted this one. No, I didn't loot this one. Okay. Is that the one I looted? I feel like it's big. I probably actually haven't looted it. Why not in a second? I just need to get to flight mode. Let's see. Yeah, we're over here. We searched it when I was over here, so this is definitely a new one. This is definitely a waste of a firework, because I could have not used it to get... I'm also almost completely confident this is going to have nothing in it, but we'll see. This glitch is actually annoying. It's not a glitch, I know what it is. It's too far out of range for it to connect to a map. But come on. I don't care if I have to go a few thousand blocks. I do think that all of these that we are coming across at this point are going to be a waste of me landing. The only one that might connect to any is that one there. The one that's... But I'm pretty sure that's going to connect back to one that we've already been to. I don't think it's worth it. Coming up on it, so... This at least has the ability to take off right again. Yeah, cool. Just gotta do this properly. Okay, that means we can't head home just yet, and means that we need to go... Where am I gonna have one that actually is gonna have this way, through this gap? I'm gonna put in the gap that I think... I'm hoping connects to ocean. Doesn't connect to ocean, we are... problem area. Up this way then. Also realizing how dark it is for you guys at night on my phone. Okay, there we go. Should be a new one. Oh, we've already gone that one. Is that another one? It's not. So I need to get this way. Hopes that I find. Okay. Please connect to this island. I don't know if it's going to even have one because it does. No, it's the back of the ship. I don't care about that gold. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's new. I think. I've collected so many at this point that I don't actually know. Oh, that was lucky. I can't take off out of the water for the life of me. This is so embarrassing. I think we have these tall flowers already. I don't know. I'm gonna leave them. Loading terrain. I'm sorry. These things spawn in some of the weirdest spots. I need to make sure I can fall asleep. I don't feel like dealing with this. And then we have to collect the $40 cells. Yay! I'm looking forward to that fun and not painful task in the slightest. I'm gonna double check real quick that is only 5 that I need, because if it's more than 5, there's a chance it's 5 or 6. So it is still a check. The last thing I want is to think I have everything I need and then not have everything I need. I need 6 conduits. I misremembered. I'm one off. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I like expensive blocks. I just like expensive blocks. And now I'm paying quite dearly. My world file grows as I explore. This is gonna straight up, I already know, connect to the same one I'm just at right now. Willing to bet it. Same one. I'm maxed out. No, it's just being laggy. Cool. I'm maxed out on that apparently. Axe in hand. Nope. Oh, I didn't want that block broken. Do I drop? My pearls get dropped. Oh, it's ways better. Okay, that's and destruction. Also appearing like we're not gonna have advanced zipwreck. It's gonna have a corrupt one, so this is gonna be fun. It needs a beach to be able to connect to. It doesn't have a beach for the buried treasure to get placed in, you're not getting it. Come on. The front end of a ship, but might have the back end part, like some of them have had. Check real quick. Does? There's a chance I haven't looted this one? I actually don't know if I've looted this one or not. The only reason I could actually take off there was I was already in Elytra mode. Truthfully, I got no clue if I've been to this one or not. Let's say it does look like new land. Alright, that was a pretty good guess. That's not... There you go. Okay. Don't need that anymore. This goes here. Name of character, my image. I'd like to keep this so I can trap mobs if I get the chance. Okay. Back to base. Because mentally I'm just done. That took forever. I also have no clue how I'm going to get this many conduits. That's now what, 48 nostrils I need to get my hands on? I'm also going to be annoyed if I have Heart of the Sea in an item frame or a conduit in an item frame. Because it does not have my item frame items in the Light Magical file, which I got no clue why. So, have to fix that. Oh, where are the islands? Right here to get back home. Also, I'm looking forward to getting started on this. This will be a nice, relaxing project. Let's see if I can get a set of conduits ready. The spot usually has a few drown that spawn. I have one spawn, but it doesn't have what I want, so that's no use. I need to find ocean ruins, I think, to be able to do this effectively. That's like where they spawn the most. Problem is, I don't think I came across any. At least now that we're high enough that we'll be able to see it on the map. Okay, I need to get more rockets because we have to go find a thing now. So do this, grab that, pack this up. That's not my... Actually, I just broke that with because I would lose my inner chest. I think I saw a set this way. I'm hoping I saw a set this way. If I didn't, then we'll figure something out. This one? This is one. Cool. Hi there, Drown. This other one. Any more of you? Why do I think fishing might be more effective at the rate I'm seeing? It's only one building, so maybe that's a low spawn rate. Alright, dolphins, I need you. I can swim at hyperspeed. Hope I see two more on my map. Where you at? You have one. You have one. You actually have one. Thank you. Let's run over here. Okay. I don't know what's going on. There's also starting to become very, very dry. I don't have a water ball in my room. I don't need that spilling in my... Where are you? I'm pretty sure the ruins I saw were down here. We have made no progress of getting down there with swimming. Let's go into flight mode. Those, I think, are the ruins I was talking about. Actually, never mind. We're gonna hope they are. Hi there! None of you have exactly what I'm looking for yet, but I'm hoping that upon elimination, you guys will respawn. These have buried treasure maps, but I'm pretty sure I've already been to whatever treasure that we're heading towards. Thus, we don't need it at this point. Honestly, for a starting point, might as well. Hi. I don't know what the probability you guys spawning in with a knowledge cell is, but so far I'm disappointed. Hi. It's a free copper. Why is there prismarine? How far do I need to go for them to respawn? Let's go to the ruin portal and see. There is a theory that they will respawn. I know for a fact that they do. Oh, 2 free lodestones. Yay! I'm gonna take them, but if I ever decide to make another module, I have a free module right there. That's nice. Okay, we're heading back to see if they spawn back. I'm seeing none. Alright, fishing it is. Not wasting my time here. I thought I got shot by a trident for a second. That's where that panic was. Don't think it has anything in its hand, but let's still. Yeah, nothing in its hand. Ah, that's a disappointment. Hey, dolphin. Cute. I am staying on in case it starts lightning because I do want to work on getting some heads. Either the 2 creeper. No, I think it's 1 creeper head, 2 piglin heads. Why did I choose piglin heads? Because I love to do expensive blocks and I hate myself apparently. Okay, it's not thunder, so. I'm gonna do this. Come on. I don't have any enchant on this other than mending, so this is gonna be. The rain's supposed to help with speed, but so far we can tell that that's probably not true. I see another drown on my map. I could go check what it has. Because we're also looking for a trident, so we do need to hunt down drown at some point because we do need it. Actually, we need 2 tridents. We need the loyalty one, and we also need for channeling, and we need the riptide one. So we have those to work on getting as well. Are those the last set of weapons I need? We don't have what's it called in this world yet. We don't have spears. So spear doesn't exist. I don't know why I can't swim. There we go. The other side of my wall, that's annoying. Okay, seriously, why are you not swimming? Yay, another cell. Annoying, but sure. Those are actually probably going to have put in a boat. Because I needed 2 creepers next to each other, but there's no thunder, so not worth it just yet. We have the crossbow we have to make both versions of. The mace, which honestly I don't know what the point of enchant is, and I need to look. I messed that up. Look into that. I think that's everything? We have to upgrade our gear. I know that. Their gear still isn't maxed out. Like, our axe. Also, if fishing rod's not maxed out, I don't have a maxed out fishing rod, which is gonna be miserable. Another 2 of these guys in the water. Let's go for them. I like how I could find a random bog in the middle of a bunch of mobs, but I can't find a drowned in this. Like, that is actually hilarious how much I struggle to find drowned in the water. Give me a minute. Dodge, dive and weave. Give me. Didn't get. Yeah, anyway, knowing that's not a guaranteed drop that they have one, but whatever. We have another drown over here. This one. Stop being stupid with me. See where it is. Brought Minecraft, and its blanking is insanity. Also, is it not? Am I not getting lucky with things because it's like considering there to be too many blocks around me? I hate that they changed fisting. I get why they changed fisting, but come on, people still found. I do not need these things next to my thing. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I think my boat's gone. I don't have a boat anymore. I now need to get 2 more creepers struck by lightning. I don't have a boat. Bro, the axe is so weak when you make a mistake. The timing is so annoying. You are so close to it. Come on. Here's the thing. I need 2 sets of boats. This is gonna break it. Come on. Okay. Come on. Where did I get shot from? Come on, lightning. Okay. Worry about how we're gonna deal with that in a second. I need to see if my boat is still. Okay, it just breaks the boat. One of you. Just need one of you. One of you. What about getting the last that I needed? Second? I should wait, because if it strikes it before it's too far, I lose a boat for no. Oh, it cleared up. Darn it! I think we're only get one. Well, we now get the fun part of seeing if we can get one of two things. Either a piglin to come through this portal, or the charged creeper to go through the portal. I would prefer the piglin through the portal because I don't risk us dying as badly. Also, I have no clue where this is gonna go, so... How hard is it gonna be to get a piglin? Why? Why is my mob cap in the nether taken up by 1,000 endermen? I can't. Not here. I have a way. I need to think. I need to get my hands on the lead, because then I can lead the boat, fly to where the red biome is, or to... I'm gonna click. Or to... around here somewhere. The portal that's here. I can easily get a piglin from this portal, for the fact that this is next to the bastion. So... The thunderstorm stopped, which kinda sucks. But we have at least our plan. And we need to test it because... Also, everything's fine here, right? I have way too many mobs. I not like that. Honestly, I don't have space in there. Okay, we're off to the base. They should stay there. What I'm gonna do. They should still be there when we get back since they're in boats. If they despawn, I will be mad. Wait. Hold up. Hi there, kind sir. Don't mind me. Don't mind the fact you no longer have your llamas. I don't know what happened to them. So it's here. Keep this on me. It's gonna go here. Don't need the apples. That's my bow. I was like, I don't need a skeleton's bow. Don't need the fist. Don't need that. Don't need that. Back to Guardian's Grove. Please get this done quickly. Thank you. I did not need to waste a rocket for that, but I did. Let's see if I can kill the... Alright. And great. I'm not... Get that back. Okay, so this is a... Supposedly, leads are upgraded. Supposedly. We are not using a happy gas for this. I'm well aware that the happy gas would make this... This is now dying. Wonderful. I'm well aware a happy gas would make it so I can actually do this. I don't feel like going and growing up a happy gas for no reason. I have a lot of sand. And considering how easy it is to get all of the sand back, I have a very stupid idea that will probably end up in the creeper blowing up. But we might as well try it. It's how I transport some villagers. So we might as well try it. Okay. If you don't get what the plan is, sky high. And then just glide as far as we can. Honestly surprised I'm not dying. I thought it was going to be a lot more bouncy of it trying to get back to me, but it's not being. So, this will work. Honestly, I was not expecting to get any of the heads in this video. I truthfully thought that at most we were going to get a few of the rare blocks. We've gotten more than I thought we were getting. I think once I'm in the air, I can use fireworks. I'm pretty sure that's how we did it with the villagers. I'm probably going to try that at the very last second when it's getting to the point where it's a little too late to do anything else. If anyone wondering how I'm going to easily clean this up, it's called torch. Like, I already know what the plan is. This is honestly taking longer than I thought it would be to place all these blocks. If you're just joining in and wondering why we're pillaring up in the sky and there looks to be what is a charged creeper, we're on our way to a nether portal that connects to a bastion so that we can work on getting a piglin head. We need 2 of these, but we didn't get a second charged creeper. Well, we actually did. We got a second charged creeper, but we used it to get another creeper skull. Also, I could have probably done that a lot better and not had it blow up the charged creeper. But, oh, we're at max build height. Yeah, we have a creeper head. And we're now off to go gather. It's like around here that we're aiming for. These are said to be upgraded. As I've shown already, I don't know how to take off from the ground with them, so. Please. A carrot. I'm gonna say, the fact that I can break the lead though with me trying to fly off will probably be used to disconnect me from the creeper since I don't feel like having it blow up in my face. Almost there. There it is. But here's the fun part. I need to do this. Only reason we're falling asleep, I do not need a skeleton to shoot this guy and make him blow up. Okay. I need to kill the spider off. I need to kill the skeleton now, because I don't need you to shoot my guy. Okay. Behave. I will be back for you in a second. Piglins are over here. So if I'm lucky, I can just... Where? Hello? That was so close to being a good shot, but so bad at the same time. Okay. Hi. Follow me this way. So I'm pretty sure that... Are you... Why are you scared of me? Hello? I don't want to have to boat you and pull you. Come on, this way. This way. Come on, keep it going. This way. Remember how I said I was probably gonna not need the gold? You know, I've never seen time when I better use for this mechanic. Yes! I don't care that I popped a totem. I was so willing to take that. I was so willing to do that. Yes, please. Ah. I need to fix the train now, so I can do this again. At least enough to have a landing platform that I can get a creeper and the thing out. I have to get myself another totem, which I got plenty. I haven't actually been to the farm in such a long time. So, do that at some point, I guess, to refill our totems that we've been using up. Ah. Okay. Creeper will land here again. Do the same thing. Probably will be done off camera since, well, I don't see it. I don't see that us getting another thunderstorm by the end of this video. So we've done that. We're halfway for the piglin heads. I've gathered all the skeleton skulls via the ancient city. For anyone wondering how I'm gonna have as many with skulls as I have with the skeleton heads, that's the easiest head to gather. Let's be real. That's a complete joke of a item that I have. That one, if I didn't have a wither skeleton farm, maybe a little more crazy. But because I have a wither skeleton farm, my wither skull heads being as high, I think it's like in the 40s or 50s, not that bad. So, but these, there are no such thing as a farm for. So, now that's not an easy one. I'm almost guaranteed someone's built a quote-unquote farm, but I wouldn't call it the most accurate term. Whatever. Ah. I did not use any player heads. Player heads were completely off limits for the simple fact I am trying to not die in this world. Yes, I've popped plenty of totems. I actually need to get my totem in hand again. Let's go clean up our mess that we have over here. I don't care about the creeper roll. The creeper roll is fine. This giant monstrosity of a monolith. This is actually interesting. The fact that if I don't move my camera, it just stops rendering in the falling sand. But the second I move it, why? Is it just that it's falling fast enough that I can't see it there? Because this is weird. This just looks like I have a torch that's creating infinite sand. Oh, is it done? It's done? Cool. Oh, we have this guy. Considering I'm gonna be here for a while because I'm gonna be working getting Nautilus cells, I think it's fine. This is working still? Yes, cool. I'm so paranoid I forget to put my interpearl back in there that if I use it, I get stuck and I don't feel like getting stuck. So yeah, a little paranoid about that. Let's go a little bit more fishing and then see if we can get these Nautilus cells because this might be an off-camera thing. I want to see if I can upgrade this fishing rod, but I doubt it. Well, this is boring. Oh. Nice little fun fishing stream. Sure, this gets the view counts right up there, right? Puts me at top 1. This probably makes it's gonna make everyone leave. They click on it, I see that I'm fishing, they're like, nope, out. Because this is one of the most annoying mechanics in the game. Like, they need to fix this. They could upgrade fishing so much, but it's in its most basic form. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and work on getting enchants for the fishing rod, I think, because this is gonna drive me to insanity. That physically hurts. Pulling it right before it. Ah. Well, I think we're gonna end it here. This is gonna be the rest of my life until I get these 48 Nautilus cells. Hopefully, I can upgrade this slowly. If it becomes a thunderstorm, you see how I'm gonna get the last piglin head. So that's the plan. Next stream is more than likely gonna be Vault Hunters. I'm really into Vault Hunters right now. I will say a lot of progress has been made off cam in Vault Hunters. So when you see my build, you'll probably question how I got to where I got, but I'll explain everything. There was a drown for a second. I was gonna say let's go get that real quick, but nope. But yeah, subscribe, notifications, and leave a like if you enjoy. I will see you all in the next stream or video, more likely stream since my computer won't let me edit videos anymore. Wait until I pull this in so I can end the stream. I was hoping that would be timed a lot better, but did not get timed at all.